Hello guys, welcome back. So in our last video, we were able to get all our data from our database. So in this video, we are going to be working on our ad post. So now we are going to be designing our ad post. Now we are going to include our ad post here, also create the route. Now we'll go to our VS Code, inside our sidebar, copy this, paste. So this will be add blog posts. So now we'll create our route. Our route will also be add. So inside our all posts, we're going to create our route here inside this add posts. Okay, is a type of button. Let's change it to link. Okay, also we don't need all these modal, so we can delete them. Delete all the modal, we don't need them. Now I copy this your edit button link here. You copy it, you paste it here. Now we want to replace this button to this link. Now let's copy our ad post, paste it here, and also our class. Just change this to 5. Change the button from warning to primary. Delete this. This is all. Now we can also create our route here, so we can copy it from our sidebar. Our add blog post route. It. Or just paste it here. Now let's create this route in our web.php. We'll copy this. It's actually similar to this one. We'll paste it down here. So this all change to add. This will be add. This will also be. So now we want to work on our blog post controller using our method name add blog post. Inside our blog post controller, the only thing we want to create is we want to create the return view page. We can just copy this as a whole, copy it, or paste it here. We'll change the method name to add. We'll remove this. So now our return view page will be inside our backend, inside our post, and we'll create a new file for add posts. Now we don't need our compacts. Now let's create our file add post. So inside our backend, our posts, we'll create another file add post.blade.php. So now let's copy everything from our admin profile view. We've done something similar here, so we can just copy, paste it here. Now when we paste it, we are going to remove the first part away. We are going to remove this part, div start here, div end. We'll delete this part away. So now we have this. So now let's save all and check what we've done. Save all. So now before we save all and check what we've done, I want to replace this add div. I want to show you exactly kind of div I want to load. So inside our backend team page, go to your go to your form, and inside your form layout, see this type of form. So this is the type of form I want to load, this vertical form. Now I'll go to my inspect. Inside my elements, I want to load this first one. Okay, so now this is the first one. This one here, this is it here. So now I want to copy this div, this card div. Edit as HTML. I'll copy everything inside. I'll be copy inside our VS Code. From this card div here, minimize it as you see. Card div start, card div end. Delete it. Paste this one I want to load. As you can see the card div it started from. Now let's reload and check what we've done. We save all, run your PHP artisan optimize. Inside your browser, inside your Laravel project, you reload. Once you reload, you will add post. Click on add post. See, this is the type of form we want to load. Now let's edit it. Let's work on it. So now in our add post blade, we change this user profile to add blog post. So we can remove this. We don't need this. And take it off from here. After doing that, and change this vertical form name to add post. So now after doing that, I want to be, we check from your database here, you can see we have our blog cat link. So in our Laravel project, I want to be able to select our category name. So I need a select form, so where all our category name will be inside, and I'll be able to select which one I want to choose to make a post. Now let's load one of the select form here. So we have something similar. See, we have this, so we can copy this select form. Look for it. As you can see the select form here, this is the div start, div end. So copy it. Then we'll paste it here. And after pasting it here, name it our category. After naming it our category, this we'll make it MD6. And this will also be our post title. So after the post title, leave our OMD to be 6. So now what we want to do now is we want to also, as we created this for our category, which is a select form, We also want to create a div, our description, not an input, a text area. We have something similar below, so we'll just copy it, this address, copy it. I'll paste it after post title. Now I change this to, so now after doing that, all this div, we don't need this again, so we'll delete everything. Don't need this, need this, don't need this to check me out. Now let's save all and check what we've done out. You save all, so you refresh. Once you refresh, you click on add post. As you can see now, this is how I want it to look, our category, our post title, and description. So also, after our description, we are going to add our image. So now, this our description here. We want to load something like this for our description. So we want to load something like this for our description. This text area, something that has all these functions. So to load something like this in our load something like that in our description table here, what we'll do is that we are going to look for this file. We're going to look for this file. What is the name of the file? Koala editor. We are going to look for this file inside our exercise folder. As we go to our backend team and look for this inside the exercise folder. Inside your backend, see the file here, Koala editor. You right click and open with your VS Code. So now inside your VS Code, this is your Koala editor. Now what file are we looking for? We are looking for this file. So let's just search it with default mode. So this is the default mode here. Let's look at this div. This div starts here, this div ends. So this is the div we'll be making use of. So let's copy this. Go to your add post. Let's paste it here. So now we don't need this. We don't need this P and H. Also, we don't need this image. We are going to delete everything. So now, if you go back to the form forala.html, you notice that the div we copied, it has ID. So the ID, let's check if the ID has any CSS or JavaScript with it. We'll also copy it. You come to your CSS. Name of the ID is editor. You look for anything that has it. Okay, this is it here. Forala_editor. So this is the CSS here. So we'll copy the CSS. I'm going to copy the CSS. And we're going to paste the CSS in our admin backend dashboard. If you go to your admin, inside your admin dashboard, where all our CSS and JavaScript is, we're going to paste. You can put some of the notes on top. That'll be editor. So let's check if it has JavaScript also. You come down. Check for editor. Because you can see it also has JavaScript. It actually has two scripts. This one and this one. Copy from here. You go to your admin dashboard. You paste it in your JavaScript area. You paste it here. Now let's check it out. Let's save all. Go to our Laravel project and you reload. As you can see, once we reload, we're able to load this particular text editor. So now we'll replace this. Just type in our description. So instead of using this boring text editor here, I'm going to be typing here. Here, and attach files, and attach image, crop image, and it will be visible here. So it's just nice. A lot of things you can edit here. Now let's go back. Inside our VS Code, don't need this again. Don't need this again. Inside our add post, inside this add post, we don't need this description again. We'll just replace the description. We want to remove this div here. We don't need this again. Gotten something better. Now let's save all. Let's refresh the page and see description text editor is here and perfect. Edit any style we want here, upload pictures in between text. So now that is that. So now what we want to do is that inside our category here, we want to be able to choose any of our categories. You come here, all category. We have 5 categories here. Now in our add blog post, we want to be able to view all the 5 categories and choose any one we want. So now how to do that in our VS Code. So before we do that, before we work in our category, we want to pass all the name in our div. That means from this select, want to pass the requested name. Want to pass the requested name for year 2. We also want to pass the requested name for. Now let's do that. In our category, our requested name will be inside our select form. That will be name. So for our category, what is our name field here? That is blog cat on that. We copy it. Now for our title post, where do we want to write the name will be inside our input tag. That will be name. These are our requested name. What is our field name in our database for post type? There's also post type. So we'll use the same name. And also for our description, our name will go inside here. We can put it in front. Name double colon. What is our field name for our description? Our field name for our description is long. Copy it. And also, after this, we want to visible our image. So we've done something similar in our profile view. Instead of our admin profile view, just copy this to image here. So we've loaded our script here already. Loaded our JavaScript. Loaded this script. Now I just post the image after this description. Paste it. So now the only thing we need in our image source is this. Just need this URL. That's what we need for our image source. This URL. And our name. What is our field name? Our field name is post image. So we'll give it the same name with our requested field name. Our requested name, post image. Now we are good to go. Let's save all and check it out. Save all your project. Reload. So as you can see, once you reload, you can select any picture visible there. As you can see, the picture is visible. Now, what we want to work on, we want to work on our category. So all the names of our category will be visible here. So how do we do that? Inside our VS Code. So we want to get all the category here. How do we do that? First of all, we have to get all the category. We go to our blog post controller. Inside our blog post controller, inside this add post method, that is inside this add post file. Inside this add post file, we want to get all list of our category inside our add post file. So inside the blog post controller, we're going to get the list of all our category inside this app. So I hope you understand that. So to get list of our category, we'll get it using this variable log. You can use any variable of your choice. That will be equals to the category model. What's the category model? It's named category. So after the category, we'll get the latest. Done this multiple times. Start getting the latest. Get all. So now what we want to do is we want to load this model up here. And I can just load it like this. As you can see, my own loaded automatic, or you can also type it in your end. So after doing that, we want to compact this method. We want to compact this inside our post. It's inside our add post.blade.php. So let's compact this. That will be compact. That will be compact into brackets block cat. This block cat here. So now that is what we need to do here. So return to our add post.blade. We want to run what we call a for each loop here. So to run that, delete this two, delete two. We left with one, so we can change this one as choose category. So we left with one. The top here, we want to run the for each loop. So I'll be at for each So we're also going to end the for each loop. And now inside our for each loop, we've gotten all the data of our category with this variable. So we'll call the variable. Paste it here. So that will be as what variable. You can name it as anything you wish to. So now after doing that, inside this option, we take our curly braces here. So now inside this curly braces, now we've gotten the list of all the category using this variable. We are getting this variable as this variable. We'll just copy this. So now in our database, in our category table, we've gotten all the data in our category using that variable. So now I want to access just the category name and the ID. How do we do that? That will be category name, that is underscore name. So I will be accessing the ID. We'll give it a value here, value of cats. Now let's save all and check what we've done. Save all. So now our project will reload this page. After reloading, you can check here. As you can see here, our category name are all visible, all our category name. So in our next video, I'll be showing you how to store data in your database. So we're actually going to be storing our category post into our story field, into our blog post field. We'll be storing our add post field into our blog post. All right, see you in the next video.